Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I am so sorry, it has been so long since I've done a video, and it's partially because of the video that I'm going to do right now, in regards to it for Anime Revolution and our guest announcements. Now, as you may recall, last year and maybe the year before, I don't quite remember, I did some announcement videos on who's coming. And so I'm really excited about it. I've been sitting on this for a while. I wasn't allowed to say things just yet, but they just did the first round on Facebook. I think it's going on Twitter, possibly the website, most likely the website eventually as well. So they've announced 6. We have announced 6. I just didn't do it myself because anyway, whatever. Let's get started. Anime Revolution this year, of course, takes place August the 14th to the 16th at the Vancouver Convention and Exhibition Center on the east side, the Canada Place side, just as it has the previous 3 years. And lots of fun there. Always like it. I love Canada Place. Being right down there in the heart of Vancouver and Gastown area, absolutely wonderful. So, we have announced the first 6 guests of many, so let's get it going. First, we have a returning guest from 2012. She was going to join us last year. She couldn't make it, unfortunately, due to work commitments, but she has assured me that she will be there this year 100%, and that is the wonderful Sugar Lynn Beard, who most of you probably remember from YTV's The Zone. She hosted it with Carlos and others as well. I can't remember all their names. She's part of Nuclear Donkey, of course, on that. She voiced Chibiusa in the Cloverway English dub of Sailor Moon S and Super S, and she's my favorite Chibiusa so far. I haven't really watched much of the Viz one yet. I don't have the R series. It's coming out in next month, I believe. So really excited about that. And so she's joining us, and she was also Ming Ming in, I think it was Beyblade and Kara in Daigata Defenders, as well as Wishbear for several of the Care Bears movies. She hosted The Zone from 2001 to 2007, one of the longer runs, and I think Carlos is up there pretty long running too. I think he's still by himself. I don't get television anymore, I just watch stuff online, so I don't know the state of that. Anyway, so Sugar is joining us again. She's been in lots of live action stuff lately as well. For a Good Time Call was the name of the movie that she was going to be in 2012, with Seth Rogen, I believe, and some others. I've seen it. It's very funny. Not what you would expect from her other stuff that she's done. And she's also a ex-radio DJ as well. She had the name Sugar Baby, or The Real Sugar Baby, and she did a parody of Eminem's song, The Real Slim Shady, as such. Alright, moving right along, we have Laura Bailey. Now, Laura Bailey is probably best known as Lust from Full Metal Alchemist, among many other characters and stuff. She was also Toru in Fruits Basket. She's Shin-Chan in Crayon Shin-Chan, and Chun-Li in several Street Fighter games. Sarah Farron from Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII, Blaze the Cat in several of the Sonic the Hedgehog related games, and many, many more. So this will be Laura's first time coming to a Vancouver convention that I know of. I could be wrong about that, but it is definitely her first time at Anime Revolution, and we are very, very excited to have her as well. And I hope that you guys will be too. And yeah, so Laura Bailey. All right, Jessica G. George. Now, Jessica has a long history in voice acting. I'm not I don't have the huge list in front of me because it would take too long to actually go through all of them. But for me, before I reached out to her, they hadn't announced yet the new voice actors for the Sailor Moon R Viz English dub. And it's really funny because after we had gone through the contracts and all that stuff, they announced that she is the voice of Pets, also known as Prisma in the original English run of Sailor Moon R that Deke did. So she is Pets, and she's also in Sailor Moon Crystal as the same character, and I guess she does other character roles as well, villainesses, I guess. Very excited to have another Sailor Moon related guest. We always seem to have Sailor Moon related guests, and it isn't always like planned that way. Just, I guess it happens. So Sugar from the Cloverway dub, and Jessica from the Viz dub. So this will be interesting. I'm surrounded by Sailor Moon people, and I'm really, really happy about that. And I don't think I had Sugar sign my Chibiusa doll yet, but I'm hoping to do that this year. Anyway, Jessica has been in such classics as Akira, Magic Knight Ray Earth, Metal Fighter Miku. She was Yoko in that one. Tenshimio GXP. She can be heard in Doraemon on Disney XD, and of course Pets in Sailor Moon and Sailor Moon Crystal. Game-wise, she is the tough and sexy Zhu Rong in the ongoing Dynasty Warriors and Warriors Orochi series. Dynasty Warriors I have heard of before. I don't think I've played it. I don't really game very much, so I don't know too much about it. But she's also been in Dangan Rappa, Trigger Happy Havoc, Diablo 3, Saints Row the Third, World of Warcraft Defiance, World of Warcraft, Defiance, Disgaea 4, EverQuest 2, and multiple Final Fantasy games and more. So welcome to Jessica, who is also, I think, her first time at a Vancouver convention, and definitely for Anime Revolution. So we have 3 voice actresses, Sugar, Laura, and Jessica, and that is absolutely exciting. And of course there will be more announcements tomorrow. Moving away from the voice actor side of things for the moment, we have a DJ Gunshi, who was with us last year as well. He's a DJ that I personally am not very familiar with, but he did DJ at our dance, and you'd think, being a programming director, I should know all of our guest stuff. I definitely know that he's done some great stuff, and people really liked him last year, but because I'm all over the place, like on convention day, seriously, like all over the place, from like excuse me, 6 a.m. until like 1, 2, or even 3 a.m. Try to get some sleep and then go back the next day and just dive right into it. Dive right into it. I didn't get a chance to go to the dance. So, but I've heard nothing but good things about him, and again, very, very happy to have him. He is coming from Japan again, and so yeah, if you get to go to the dance, definitely check him out and his music that he spins. I'm sorry, I'm really fidgety right now. I'm very excited about this. I've been waiting for all these to come out. Of course, joining him, not as DJ, but as guests that have been with us since the beginning, pretty much, and they are definitely great on stage, fantastic with improvising. I'm pretty sure you probably know who I'm talking about now. All the way from Edmonton and Calgary, Alberta, joining us at AniRevo Winter as well, the 404s are returning, and we are definitely stoked. They put on a great show. They jump in and help whenever we need it, and I'm so thankful for that, because anybody that's ever run a convention before, you know that things happen all the time. What's a convention without technical difficulties? What's a convention without panelists showing up? Like, all this stuff happens. Not very often, mind you, but when you need maybe just an extra couple of minutes to try to fix something or get something ready, and they'll just jump on stage and do stuff for you on top of their shows and helping to judge stuff and even run the music system like in the swimsuit contest last year. Very, very appreciative of that. And Ryan will be bringing out his crew, and I'm really excited to have everybody back. We always have a good time. We rocked out our little show together at the winter convention, and I'm hopeful that I'll be able to do another concert-like thing at Anime Revolution this summer as well too. So stay tuned. The schedule, I'm working on it, and it's amazing in my opinion. So I'm very excited about the layout and stuff, but we'll get to that another time. And finally, we have a new guest as well. Not an improviser, but sort of, and definitely a showman. Now, I don't know too much about him, but I've seen videos of how popular his shows are. And the gentleman's name is Greggo. He goes by Greggo's Game Shows. And so he does several different game shows and stuff. Like there's a Wheel of Fortune one, there's a Jeopardy one, that Pokemon ones. Like there's all sorts of them. I want to say more of them, but I can't give away too much just yet. But he doesn't just do anime related ones. There's other fandoms and stuff too, like Doctor Who and things like that too. So I'm excited about this. He does it on a very big, grand scale, and so at least hearing it from the programming side of things and what they're going to require for it, it's very exciting, and I think that everybody will enjoy if you get to go to them. And he's going to be running game shows all throughout the convention. So those are the 6 for now. Greggo's Game Shows, the 404s, DJ Gunshi, Jessica G. George, Laura Bailey, and Sugarlyn Beard. And there will be more announcements, I think, tomorrow. So I'm doing this video pretty late, so I don't know if it's going to post before tomorrow, like technically, because it's 10:48 p.m. as of this moment. But when I say tomorrow, I mean on Wednesday, June the 17th, I believe, is when they're going to make some more announcements. So stay tuned. There's more North American related ones. There are Japanese related ones. So excite. And for personal videos that I normally do on my channel, I will be trying very hard to get more up there. Off and on, I have some ideas for things and updates for stuff as well. So stay tuned. Jamatte ne mina. I will see you later. And thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, and I hope to see you at Anime Revolution this year. Stay tuned for part 2 tomorrow. Bye-bye.